who volunteers to guide them out. Jorge finishes taking care of some explosives and plays a song on all the building's speakers before running to meet with the group. He tells them he can lead them to the right arm and opens a window where he's installed a zip line, which he uses to cross the gap between buildings. All the teens cross after him except for Thomas, who runs after Brenda when she goes back to pick something up. Soon they're surrounded by soldiers and Brenda opens fire, creating a distraction for them to run. The duo has to walk on some narrow steel beam to make their escape, and the guards can't shoot them because they'd fall to their deaths and they need them alive. When the song ends, it triggers Jorge's bombs and a massive explosion kills the guards. The building is starting to collapse, so Brenda and Thomas use some cables to slide down an elevator shaft and reach the lower floor before the debris can crush them. The debris also blocks the shaft, so their only option is to escape through the sewers. After walking around for a while, they find a mysterious plant covering the walls and a crank attached to it eating a live rat. Soon dozens of cranks appear and Thomas hits one to open the way so they can run. A new chase ensues, and after a few turns in the dark, Thomas and Brenda find themselves on the edge of a collapsed building. Since the cranks are still coming after them, they start climbing up while dodging any falling debris or objects. Brenda kicks a crank off when it gets too close, but when she tries to hold on to a metal bar it breaks and she falls, landing on a cracked window that cracks further when she moves. A crank appears and starts fighting her on the glass, so Thomas rushes to grab her before fully breaking the glass to make the crank fall into the abyss. Afterward the duo manages to leave the building safely, only for Brenda to reveal a bite on her leg. She swears she's fine and the duo keeps going until they find a settlement of survivors. Desperate for information, they talk to a guy named Marcus, who forces them to have a drink before allowing them into his club. While they look for their friends or any clues on the right arm, Thomas discovers they keep a crank in the club to shoot it for fun. Since it appears there's nothing of interest here, Thomas wants to leave, but Brenda is being affected by the drink and asks him to stay before kissing him. Thomas can't help thinking about Teresa and breaks the kiss to turn Brenda down. A heartbroken Brenda walks away and Thomas tries to follow her, but he keeps getting haunted by visions of his friends as cranks and